Wow. So there's no way you're going to have a school that you now have dreams for future. What
Okay.
are your dreams for the school in the next 5 years now?
You know, when we're talking about dreams, we're talking about your postulation in some years in years ahead. So in the next 5 years, we have it in mind that we want to build a school that the whole Nigeria will reckon with. You know, we believe that we cannot run, we cannot fly, but what we have agreed to do as a school and as school owners is we will never walk backward, and we shall never remain stagnant. So that is the reason why, that is what motivates us every year, that we keep on improving the standard of the school, improving the structure of the school. And in the area of vocational education, that is one of our priority. We want to make sure that apart from the functional education that students receive in other places, that will not make them to be useful to the society at the end of the day. A education system where they will just carry certificate, be looking for job. We were hell bent to make sure that our own students, by the time they graduate, they are already creating job for people. That is the kind of vocational aspect that we are including in our educational activities in the school. So our dream is to have a school where before you get to SS2, we have already discovered what you have passion for, and that will fetch income when you graduate from the school. So our dream is to get to the school to, in the area of structure, in the area of standard of education that will be coming out there, in the area of morality, in the area of everything, especially in the area of technology. The website design that we inculcate in the academic activity is not something that anybody forced us to do, but it is part of our dream, that we want you know a student that will come to this environment, and before they get out, they are already exposed to the good things on the internet that will add value to their lives.
Quite impressive, sir. Have you ever had any experience when you wanted to give up on your dream as a school owner?
You mean that one is very very is an experience that is deadly. So there's no way, before then, when I was with my brother at S&G, I never believed that somebody who is doing well, somebody who is contributing meaningfully well to the society, will have problem. It has been in my mind that if you are serving God rightly, you will never encounter challenges. So I was living my life like somebody that, okay, just keep on doing the right thing, and the right thing will begin to. But when we started Discovery High School, especially precisely 2020, during that coronavirus, the experience I had made me to understand that there can be trouble in Goshen. There can be trouble to a child of God. In fact, he taught me that there is no job, there is no profession, there is no work in life, there is no aspect of life that does not have risk. There is risk, there is hazard everywhere. It was an experience that was so bitter, but at the end of the day, I still look at that experience as something that really built me, something that an experience that really empowered me the more, that exposed me to life, and it makes me to be very strong, especially running a school business. And if I want to share the experience, it will take time, but I think the experience is worth sharing with people, so that at the end of the day, people will learn from my story, and probably not only that, it will motivate some people, and it will discourage some people from doing evil. So what actually happened was that 2020, I remember it was before coronavirus. Um, it was third term. The school was registering some students for junior WAEC and senior WAEC. There was a day I was at my office at Igodo, S&G. So my wife called me, and she told me that there was a parent who brought a child, and the child wanted to register for junior WAEC. So she was asking me then whether there was still space. So I told her that I still had 2 spaces to be filled up. That if they could bring money, that she should collect their data and do all the formalities. So that was the only thing I heard about the boy. Until the following week, it was then they were rushing because of the coronavirus crisis. So they were rushing to finish the exam before, because they've been hearing that government wanted everybody to go home. So they wanted to rush the exam so that they could finish before everybody would go home. So on that Monday, I came to the school environment just to see what they were doing. So I discovered that the students were already in the class writing their exams. But I saw one small boy who was sitting down on the chair. So I saw the boy and I was asking him who was he. So the boy told me, very young boy, he told me that he came for junior WAEC. So I went to my wife, I asked him, I said, it was that boy they called me about on that day. I said, okay, what was he doing? He said that he just came, but unfortunately they started the exam. So I encouraged the boy, go and write the exam. After all, you are coming from a school. Go write the exam, let's know your capacity. Even if you are not going to record anything, just write the exam. So the boy reluctantly took a paper, went inside the class, and that was all. So the following day, it was that following day that we heard that government said everybody should go home. So we could not finish the exam, everybody went home. As a matter of fact, I was enjoying the period with my wife and my children. All my children were together at home, enjoying ourselves, watching television, telling stories and doing all sorts. Until that was March. I remember that was March that we were sent home. So around May 8th precisely, I was with my wife in the room. Then my phone rang. So I checked the phone. I discovered that it was one of my parents who had a child in SS3. So I was thinking that probably maybe the parent wanted to discuss about the issue of WAEC or school. So he called me. I wanted to give it to my wife because my wife was the one who normally answer him anytime he calls like that. So my wife now said I should talk to him, that he might want to ask about senior WAEC, that she may not know the response. So I picked the phone, and the man talked to me that he wanted to see me in his house. I said, in your house? He said, yes. Okay. I hope there's no problem. She said that no, that I should just come. So I put on my clothes and I told my wife. I went there. By the time I got here, it was different thing entirely. I saw some guys, unknown guys, surrounding an uncompleted building. So I went straight to the man and I asked him, sir, how can I help you? He said that it was some of his friends that wanted to see me. I was thinking that maybe they wanted to register a child. So we went together. When he was going to that uncompleted building, I said, you have a house. Can't we discuss in your house? Why uncompleted building? He said, I know I do not want people to hear about it. Okay, what is it that you do not want people to hear? He said that the friend accused me. I said, accused me? Accused? Who is that your friend? So before I know, he started surrounding me. This is more than what I was expecting. So I have to ask them, okay, if you want to discuss anything, you come to a place where the whole world can see us. So they were saying, no, you are a criminal. Your school is bad. Your school is a criminal. Your school is a ritualist. I was surprised. So I have to call my wife. I have to call my pastor. I have to call people who are around to come and listen to what they are saying. So by the time people came, they turned into something else. He said, I have defied a boy who came to my school. Who is that boy? They showed that small boy. I did not even recognize him because I saw him only once. I did not even recognize him. So they said, this boy. I said, this boy. He said, do I know the mother? Who are you? So at the end of the day, I wanted to take them up. So I told some of my friends that we should go to police station, the headquarter, where we can go and report what they were saying. But before I know, one of them came. I did not even know that he was part of the gang. He came and he was telling me that we should go to another police station that is nearby. So I have to agree that okay, maybe because of the nearness of that one, so we went to that place. I never knew that that was where they set their trap. So by the time I got to that police station, they did not even allow me to talk. They just held me. I should be writing statement that how did I get money to buy school, to start a school? Why did I have two schools? Where did I get money to build a house? Where did I get money? You can see, it was a terrible experience.